Assalamu alaikum viewers, I'm Fatima Fayaz and I'm in 10th standard. Hope you guys are doing great. Today we have with us an inspiration to all the Wilkinians, Muhaimin ma'am, currently pursuing her MBBS in SKIMS Srinagar. Assalamu alaikum ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ma'am, hope you are doing great.
Alhamdulillah.
Ma'am, can you share something about yourself?
Well, assalamu alaikum. Myself, Muhaimin. I'm a 2020 batch student pursuing MBBS at SKIMS Medical College. Actually, I'm a second year student.
Okay, thank you so much ma'am for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm very glad for you have invited me.
Thank you ma'am. So dear viewers, I'm really glad to tell you all that she, Khan Muhaimin, is the alumna of SRM Welkin. She has qualified JEE and NEET both in 2020. So here we go with the questions ma'am. Can you please, can you please share your experience or something like your journey in class 11th and 12th?
See dear, I was passionate regarding the medical field right from the very beginning, okay?
Yeah.
But what actually the competitive exams mean, what NEET means, what JEE, either mains or advanced UPSC, what it actually means, I got to know in class 9th. Okay. Then I practiced for it, I worked for it in my class 11th, okay? I kept myself very strict to the syllabus, okay? I didn't let the deviations to overwhelm me. Otherwise, I can say you will never find a straight path to follow through. You'll never find a smooth and ideal path to go through. Deviations, I can say they are a part and parcel of it. They will overwhelm you if you don't remain focused. So only thing from we is to remain focused.
Yeah, that's
what is it? Yes. Otherwise, at the end, you will find that you are left with nothing other than regret. Yes. And I didn't let myself to the deviations to overwhelm me. I kept myself strict to the very thing, and that helped me a lot. Actually.
Okay, thank you so much ma'am.
Thank
so
you.
ma'am, tell me one thing, like we all get to know about it, like you have qualified both JEE and NEET. So why didn't you go for any one path? Why didn't you chose any one path? You know, like were you confused about it, or there were some other reasons?
Alhamdulillah, I qualified both JEE and NEET in my first attempt, alhamdulillah. But I must say, yes, there are various wide variety of the career options you can choose. You can take the biology and go for NEET. You can take the maths, go for non-medical engineering field. You can also take up the economics as well and go for the C examination and all that. But I must say you about my own self, I was having a clear-cut decision. I was having a very precise, clear-cut decision of choosing the NEET only and going for the medical field only. Yes, I must share something with you. See, what an aim of a doctor is to cure the patients out of their pain, out of their sufferings and ailments. Is it right? Yes. And you know, the internal satisfaction you get after that, after doing that is unparalleled. That cannot be fulfilled by some other thing. That is why I chose only this medical field.
Thank you so much ma'am, that's really inspiring. So coming to the place SRM Welkin, you know, where you have grown up, ma'am, being a Wilkinian, we all are aware that we have ample of resources here that are being provided to we people, we students, by Welkin family. Can you just tell me one thing, like how did you utilize, you know, like how did you utilize all the resources that were being given to you at that time?
Okay, I joined the school in my class first.
Before
yes. I was in Budding Bloom, Baramulla. Yes, I joined the school in class first, and then I can say like I found the decision to be very fruitful for me. Yes, very fruitful for joining this school only at that time. Yes, then I spent 10 years, as long as 10 years here till my class 10th. I got the guidance. I left this school with the guidance of the very beautiful teachers. I got their praises that is needed for a student. I must mention regarding Masarat ma'am. She was my form teacher in class first, and then she used to be my mentor. Even presently, she is my mentor. Yes, I will also mention regarding Nisar sir, geography. You must be knowing him.
Yeah.
Then Samir sir, chemistry. How can I forget him? And then also Rai sir, mathematics. They all are my mentors. I can say that all the teachers, either from the academic part or the co-curricular part, every teacher played their very best role in the Welkin to grill me up, and the result is in front of you.
Thank you ma'am. We Welkinian will grow more and more inshallah. So ma'am, I want to say you, like, I'm also a 10th standard student. I also wanted to know about it. I also wanted, like, to get to know about it, like, maybe the viewers also are interested. Can you please tell me, like, how to crack the, like, competitive exams, I can say, what is the strategy to crack all those exams? Please share something regarding that.
Okay, dear. See, the competitive exams, for example, you can take NEET into consideration, you can take JEE, you can take UPSC, all the competitive exams. There's not only a single factor that is going to work. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप bookworm रहेंगे and finally you will succeed. नहीं. You have to take multiple factors because the multiple factors, they play their role in it. The first and the foremost one is the time management, one of the most important factor to be taken into consideration, because after giving the exams in the exam center, you will find a huge number of students complaining like कि पेपर अच्छा था, पेपर आसान था, हो नहीं पाया क्योंकि टाइम अच्छे से मैनेज नहीं हो पाया, and you might have confronted such students. The second important one is the negative marking, because that also plays a very important role in the competitive exams. If you don't have an eye over the question number you are doing and the answer you are filling in the OMR sheet, it might disrupt your whole of the series, and finally you will land up into a chunk of negative marking. Yes, I have actually myself seen such students. And one of the most important thing I realized is, like, don't go for the competitive exams with the cutoff. You can set a benchmark, no problem in that, but don't go with the cutoff, because the paper itself decides the cutoff. Agar आसान होगा, the cutoff is going to be high. Agar tough होगा, the cutoff is going to be low. Yes, and sit in the examination with a very positive attitude. If you have worked hard, sit a very positive attitude that I myself did, and that actually works for the competitive exam.
Thank you, ma'am. That's really valuable. And can you please tell me, like, some remarkable moments that you have experienced in SRM Welkin?
Of course I have, of course. Back in 2016, I guess. Yes, of course, exactly. It was 2016. I was in class 9th, and the same year Majid Bhai, you might be knowing him, he had qualified NEET. Yes, with very colorful marks, he had qualified NEET. Then he was invited here in the Welkin campus to motivate us. I was a class 9th student. I too went there to listen to his words, but I found that to be quite motivating and quite fruitful. That session I found to be quite fruitful. I joined the session, and I still remember the words he said, but a sentence that he uttered that had still his imprints in my mind. He was like कि उन्होंने उर्दू में exactly same words उन्होंने बोले थे कि जो डॉक्टर होता है उसके नाम के सामने DR लगता है, DR लगता है. तो जो उसने बोला था 11th 12th पढ़ना है, तो जो 11th का साल है वो आप इस D को दो, और जो 12th का साल है वो R को दो, तीसरे साल खुद आप लोगों के सामने DR लगेगा. वो जो सेंटेंस था ना, that provoked me, that triggered me. At times I get fed up with the routine timetable setup of doing hard work. So for that I'm very thankful to the whole Welkin team for he invited him at that time, and I'm also thankful to the Majid Bhai especially for he gave
Sohail Bhaiya was also invited here.
Sohail Bhaiya, yes, I do know him. He too is my senior. I guess he is doing his final prof in GMC Srinagar. Yes, and thanks to the Majid Bhaiya, again thanks to him for he came here out of his very busy schedule and keep us keep us motivated here.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That's really interesting, So ma'am, with your busy schedule, you somehow managed to be here with us. Thank you so much for your valuable suggestions, I can say. And Welkin family always wants to see you shining and glowing. Thank you so much, ma'am. So viewers, here we will just conclude this, and if you want to add something, you can.
Yes, of course. See dear, we all are Muslims.
Yeah.
All right, yes. Whatever be our designation, wherever and whenever we people are, we must remember that ultimately we have to land up into something that all new.
Yeah.
So we must keep one thing in consideration and mind, that in the remembrance of Allah the hearts find rest. Okay, so do work for that. Keep remembering Allah, keep reciting Quran, and follow Sunnah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks a lot.